Hey everyone, welcome to your practice. This will be a short 10-ish minute mobility and core session meant to be really foundational. This would be a great thing to do every single morning or before every workout. Just meant to fit into your life and to help you feel really mobilized through your body, strong through your core, just kind of ready for whatever the day has. So we're gonna get started laying on our backs. Stretch your legs out long and then your arms overhead and take a big full body stretch like you're just waking up in the morning. Exhale, drop everything down. One more breath in, stretch long. Push through your heels and lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale out of your mouth, sigh. Let it go. Good, coming into a bridge pose. Plant your feet on the mat so your knees are pointing up to the sky. Inhale, roll your shoulders underneath your body a little bit. And exhale, push down through your feet. Engage your glutes to drive your hips up towards the sky. Inhale, lower back down. This time, lift your feet so that your shins are parallel to the sky. And then press your fingertips up to the sky as well. Your palms are facing each other. You have the option to stay here, and you're feeling your core turn on here, everything hugging in towards midline. If you're able, we're gonna drop our right thumb and our left foot down towards the mat, keeping our back more or less in the same position. So we wanna avoid any rolling onto the side, any big arching through the low back. Okay, so think of your core being nice and steady and stable here, and you don't have to go far with your arm or with your leg. You're the judge of how far you need to go. This is called a dead bug. So we're gonna drop right arm and left leg. Come back through center. Drop left thumb and right heel towards the mat. Come back through center. Both feet plant. Exhale, bridge pose. Driving your hip points skyward. Inhale, lower back down. Lift your shins to parallel. Palms face each other. Good. On an exhale, opposite arm and leg. Inhale to reset, come back to midline. And exhale, other arm and leg. Come back through center, plant your feet. Exhale, bridge pose. One more time through each of these movements. Lower back down. Find your dead bug prep. And then on your next out breath through the effort, find that stability through your trunk as your limbs move in opposite directions. Switch sides. Good. Come back through center, plant your feet, and then we're gonna roll onto our hands and our knees, tabletop pose. Okay, from here, just shift your weight side to side, feel out your body for today. It can be different every single time you wake up or come to your mat. So kind of just tune in, see how you're feeling. And as you're ready, we're gonna move into a cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone up and pull your heart through your shoulders. Front of the throat becomes long. Exhale, push the ground away, round through the back body and tuck your tailbone in between your legs as you suction up through the belly button. Okay, 2 more, let it feel good. Close your eyes if you'd like. You can find any type of free, intuitive motion that feels good for you. Inhaling to open and lengthen through the front body in your cow pose. And exhale, rounding, compressing in your cat pose. Come back to a neutral spine in your tabletop, and we're gonna shift to a bird dog. So again, this whole trunk stays stable. Pretend you had a glass of water on your back and you didn't want to let it spill, so you're not letting your hips move side to side or letting your spine really arch or round. So really stable, hug everything in. And then we're gonna lift our right leg off the mat and our left hand forward. Again, you could just do one of these at a time, or you can do just smaller motions. Lower back down. Reset, lift your left heel back and your right fingertips forward. Drop hand and foot, inhale, cow pose. Move through your spine, let it feel good. And exhale, tuck your tailbone, round through the back body, cat pose. Inhale, neutral tabletop. Exhale, core hugs in, lifting opposite arm and leg. Slow and controlled on the way back down. Inhale to reset. Exhale, lift opposite arm and leg. Good. Drop hand and foot. Inhale, cow pose. Flow into your cat pose. One more time, neutral spine, inhale. Find some length through the crown of the head. Exhale. Tighten the bottom of your core. Lift your opposite arm and leg. Nice long line of energy here. Controlled on the way back down. And exhale, switch it out. Good. One more cat-cow just because it feels good. Open your mouth side out, let it go. Good. Take a few wiggles through your rib cage, your shoulder blades, your hips, side to side motion, whatever feels good. And then we're gonna come onto our left hip in a kind of side lying position. So it's kind of like a seal pose or a sphinx, but you're rolled onto your left hip. Bend your knees a little bit so that they're in front of your hips. And then drop your left rib cage down. Take a deep breath into your left lung. Nice side body stretch. You can even roll out your neck a little bit if that feels good. On an exhale, push through your left hand, push through both knees. Engage your obliques and your glutes on your left side to lift into this modified side plank as you sweep your right arm to the top of your space. Okay, inhale to lower back down, deep breath into the side body. Feel that stretch. Maybe include your neck in it. And exhale, push into the points of contact that you have on the mat. Lift your left hip up, reach your right fingertips forward. Inhale to drop. Deep breath in. Exhale, obliques working, glutes working. Right arm stretches forward. One more time. Breathe in. Find some length through the left side of the body. And exhale. Lift up into your modified side plank. Good. Roll onto your right hip. We're going to switch it out. So right hand is planted, knees are stacked and a little bit in front of your hips. Start out just by letting that nice opening of your rib cage kind of separate. Find some breath here. Maybe roll out your neck a little bit if that feels good. One more inhale. As you exhale, push into your right knee and right hand. Feel that hugging sensation of your core in towards your spine as you lift your hips and stretch your left arm overhead. Getting some nice shoulder mobility as well here and stability through the arm that you're pushing into. Inhale to drop your hip, reach your left hand back. Exhale, engage, lift, left fingertips stretch forward. 2 more cycles. Inhale for the stretch. Breathe into the side body. Exhale, engage your side body. Lift into your modified side plank. Last one, move with your own breath, your own timing. Not rushing anything, but really tuning into that mind-muscle connection. Why are you here? What is the purpose? Good. Perfect. Drop back down. We're going to find a seat. And it's going to be a bear sit. So bring your feet out hip width distance or a little bit wider. Sit up tall through your spine. And then we're going to find some shin box switches, also called 90-90, whatever you want to call it. Drop your knees over to the right. And then your trunk and your chest will kind of follow until they're facing over the right knee as well. Good. Your hands can be back behind you for support if you'd like. We'll do a couple with that and then we'll maybe lift up for a couple. So we're gonna use our own hip muscles to lift our left knee up and then our right knee up and then drop them over to the left side. Really lift up and out with the right leg, over to the right side and then to the left. So we're moving through hip internal and external rotation. It also might feel like a nice gentle movement for your low back as well. And you can kind of make it as intense as you want it to be. So if you really want to work on that active mobility, and getting some big joint range of motion, then kind of lift up into external rotation as far as you can. And when you feel like you can't go any further, then you let the knees drop to the other side. Or you can take it kind of chill and just roll easily. Okay, next time your knees are over to the right, now we're gonna try it without our hands. So nice tall spine. Lift your left knee over to the left. Both sit bones ground, so we're moving through a middle bear sit, and then knees drop over to the left. Trunk follows that left rotation. Okay, now lift your right knee up. Move through your center bear sit. Drop your knees to the right. You don't need to do any sort of like specific timing with your breath or anything. But since you're here on your mat, doing this foundational practice for yourself, see how much you can pay attention and see what you feel in your body. Hip rotation is extremely important for so many aspects of our lives. Just functionally moving around, fitting into spaces, getting down low, especially for sports. And it can be really important for helping with low back pain too, because when we're mobile here, we don't have to overcompensate with our back, which is nice. Okay, couple more on each side. One more over to the left. Good. Come to whatever comfortable seat you can find and just feel out your body. What other wiggles do you need to do or any activations? We really did a lot in a short amount of time, activating the back body, the posterior chain with our glutes, our bridges, front core with our dead bug, back line activation with our bird dog, spinal mobility with our cat cow. We got some obliques, some shoulder range of motion with our side plank, and then lots of hip work with the shin box. So hope you feel good. Make this something you can return to, a foundational practice. I'm all about fitting short, realistic practices into our busy lives that will help us feel better. And I hope this is one of those for you. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.